Hi, welcome to Introspection with Jeff. This is a little different. I just came home from work. This is my first part time job, and I'll be going to my second part time job um, around 3 o'clock. I wanted to make this video for a couple of reasons. Firstly, somebody recommended yesterday at my evening part time job that maybe I could use these my iPhone to record these videos. I know it doesn't look the same as the ones I record for my desktop. That segues into my second reason, another primary thing I wanted to talk about. Yesterday, my second part-time job, I was talking, well, somebody at work I overheard was talking about something about contracts and his music band, and I don't know what he was talking about, and I didn't really want to pay attention. I'm not that nosy, but it reminded me of like how stuck I am, and it reminded me to be frank and honest and open. I'm sorry. Frank and honest and I'm going to shave, believe me, before I go to work. Trust me. Um, I felt like a failure in several respects. One, there's this song that just popped into mind sometime last week. It's from the TV movie sequel Splash 2, which is a sequel to the 1984 movie romantic comedy Splash. And there's a moment in the beginning, I'll try to put that into the description below because I don't want to, number one, I don't have the editing software, two, really sufficient to be able to do it easily, and two, I don't want to get copy stricken. So I'll link to it in the description below. The lyrics and the way the song flowed, and I remembered the main character swimming with this mermaid underwater and how nice it looked and so forth. It spoke to it spoke to my desire to be with somebody, a significant other, somebody, and the failure I've had at not being able to find somebody. I've tried about, 1994, after this person that I've nicknamed Punky Brewster to hide her anonymity, kind of broke my heart. I tried to fill it by meeting others, and one of those reasons was going on dating websites, and I tried various things like that. So it's about 94 up to, I guess, around 2007 or something like that. I know because I was still doing that, and sometimes I was getting help from somebody at Temple, and I had gone back to Temple in 2002. I'd started going to Temple on a regular basis, 2002, so it's probably like 2005 or 2007 or something like that. Anyway, it's more like an experience that kind of probably trailed off after a while. And they wanted somebody local. They didn't want a long distance relationship, and I understand. I wouldn't really be eager for a long distance relationship either. I was desperate enough that I wanted to find somebody around the country somewhere that was Jewish, that liked the things I liked. And after a while, I just trailed off, and I just quit. Like, you've probably had the same experience. You haven't gotten the results you wanted, and after a while, other things kick in and distract you, and other priorities come into play, and you just quit doing it. That's what happened with me. I don't know if I'd get any different results if I went back to dating apps. I've gone to Facebook Dating, which is a group. I mean, there's a Facebook group. It's like marketplace and dating, and I don't remember what else is on Facebook. And so there, sometimes on a pretty regular basis on Facebook, I'll see a notification um, saying so and so likes you or so and so likes you back. And I'm not really, to be honest, I'm not really attracted, like visually, I'm not really attracted to many of the pictures. Um, but I'm just so tired of these things going nowhere. There's somebody that, well, I had one time recently I had met, well, I joined up with a Jewish, I can't remember the name offhand. I joined a Jewish matchmaking website service. It's not a free thing. Well, it was a free thing, but I mean, it's not one of those things like a dating website where you just look through, you peruse yourself. You sign up, and then there's a matchmaker or a team of matchmakers that look out for potential matches. So I met somebody, and we talked on the phone, and she actually liked me. I've Nobody's told me that I'm attractive except my mom. Um, she said that I was very attractive to the opposite sex. Um, I've never heard that from anybody else. I've never had those experiences with anybody, and I turned 47 last month. But anyway, she actually said that she would like something like she would like to date me, or she would like to go have a relationship or whatever. But she was in New York City, and it would be a long distance relationship. But that was really nice. I probably talked about this in an earlier video, but that was the first time somebody actually, like a woman, actually respected me enough to say, to express that she would like to have a relationship with me. So she recommended somebody who lives, well, in another state entirely. And the two of us were emailing, and we talked on the phone at least once. And she's Jewish as well. This is a friend who grew up with the first person that I was matched up with, and I haven't talked to her in a while. I would email her sometimes and send messages, and then she didn't reply back. Although in an earlier email she said she was interested in seeing where a relationship would go. I don't know where really it stands. I think we're still friends. I just fallen out of habit of talking with her too. Although on Facebook I see her, we're friends on Facebook too. So sometimes I've liked a photo or something she's posted. So that was one thing, and then the job, being stuck in two part-time jobs. I I started a Kickstarter campaign, and that's my prior video in this channel. And it's still, I think there was one person who donated. The campaign goal is $2,616, which would pay for a camera, which I could use to also film not only YouTube, to not only upgrade the look of this channel, but to film small movies or something. Since it being since childhood, I wanted to go into television and create television series and write for other TV series at first. The normal, I guess, what I thought was the normal route. And later on in college, I wanted to be a filmmaker, and I wanted to go to NYU or UCLA or USC, and that would be my top choice. But I didn't have the money and so forth. That's another story. But anyway, with the camera, I'm thinking, like, recently an independent producer advised me to do with that Madonna story, and I posted. In fact, those were my first videos I posted to this channel. After, of course, I think an introductory channel video. I mean, an introductory video to my channel. After that, the first 3 or so videos, maybe 5 videos I posted were about me talking about that Madonna story, Madonna movie I've been working on for, well, since 1998. So, all right, there would be, the $2,616 would pay for the camera, pay for a ring light, for the camera, for the lighting and so forth, and better editing software and a computer, a faster, more recent, updated computer, so I can process and edit these things faster. I can imagine what the new channel would look like. I can imagine what the videos would look like. I figured a Kickstarter campaign would be one way of getting that into motion. So anyway, I lost where I was going with this, but so I also wanted to mention, I wanted to remind everybody about the Kickstarter campaign. There was one donation, and somebody recommended thanking the person for the donation. I'd have to check to see if I can be able to know who that person is. As I understand the rules for Kickstarter, you don't get any money unless you fulfilled the whole, well, in my case, $2,616. So I'm not going to spend any money until, well, it ends February 19th. I'm not going to spend anything before February 19th. But I'm interested in wanting my coming 2023 to be the way I want it to be. I want to do more cross-dressing videos. That's actually in analytics, in YouTube analytics, the top two, excuse me, the top two videos that have garnered the most views have been cross-dressing related, and I enjoy doing it. And I've been improving my voice and my look. In fact, I went to a website called, let me see, it was called gender.toolpie.com, and I just picked 2 pretty good photos, and they both identified them as female. One was 39, one was 24. That was pretty good. And I'm waiting for somebody who's creating a lookbook for me. She emailed me yesterday that she's working on it. She's working on it this week, and I'm eager to see what that looks like. And I'm practicing my voice, so forth. And I'm also taking notes on my ideas on how to integrate that into the channel itself. In other words, it would be like featuring Samantha or something, or hosted by Samantha or something like that. But it would still be the same name, Introspection with Jeff. It would just be like another cast member. Maybe it'd be interesting if I do it so well that newcomers think that Samantha is somebody like my sister or somebody. I mean, I've even gotten some comments, like from a friend of mine. He was looking through a lot of the photos. I have like I saved them all in my iPhone, which in Apple speak might mean that they're probably not in an account. They're probably physically in my iPhone. But I'm saying, with Apple now, everything's so integrated that, anyway, everything's so integrated, it's probably cross-platform anyway. But anyway, he was going through them, and a lot of the pictures, he couldn't even tell that was a man dressed up. But not only that, but he couldn't even tell if I was even related to this image he was looking at. So I've gotten pretty good. In some sense, I'm kind of sad that that's one thing that I've been improving on, that I've been able to improve on, that I'm proud of. I'd like to think it's also filmmaking that I'm working on and proud of and improving and so forth. And, I don't want my one claim to fame is I got good at cross-dressing and coming across as the opposite sex. like acting or something. I want something else to be